Hi, Cancer. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, I am here to do your reading for the month of July 2020. So, this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. So, we are going to go over a couple of different things. We're going to go into a couple of different sections for you in the month of July and just get an overview of what's going on for you. So there is an extended version. You guys can check that out in the description box below. For this new type of style that I'm doing, moving forward with my channel, I do still have the extendeds, and we're going to be focusing there on just some more messages from Spirit for you. We'll focus a little bit on your blockages, what you're experiencing, what's coming up for you to work through, some spirit animals coming through, and just stuff like that. If there's anything that we need to expand on here in the reading, then we can do that as well, but we'll see what comes up. All right. So, Cancer, what's going on for you in the month of July? So, Spirit, please use me as a direct and clear channel today for the highest and greatest good for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What needs to come through in the month of July for Cancers out there? What do you need to know? What is the energy for you in July? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set up these little easels, and I'll let you guys know what I'm doing here. So this is going to be the theme for you in the month of July. This is going to be the energy around your love life. This is going to be the energy around career, finances, work, etc. This is going to be your own energy, so your health, physical, mental, whatever that is for you, just yourself. And then the last one is going to be the spiritual energy. So how is Spirit assisting you, your spiritual growth, your path, that sort of thing. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and clarify with other decks. And if you hear a fan in the background, it's because it's really hot here and I don't have any air conditioner, so hopefully it's not too loud. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. So Cancer, what do we have for you in the different sections of your life in the month of July? Spirit, let's go ahead and see here. Okay, so the first card is going to be the major theme for you this month. Second card is going to be the energy around your love life. Third card is going to be the energy around career, work, finances. Fourth card is going to be the energy for your health, just yourself, Cancer. And then the last card is going to be the spiritual energy for you. So bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. And we do have the Six of Swords beneath that here. So I feel like for some of you, with the underlying energy being the Three of Swords, you are definitely having to go through some healing here. There could be a sense of heartbreak for some of you. Some of you could be coming out of heartbreak here. Some of you could be coming out of a place of feeling maybe a little bit alone. So obviously there is some tears here, and there's this woman sitting here by herself. So if this resonates with some of you, you could feel like there just has been a lot of stuff that's happened. There has been a lot of things that you're trying to put behind you. I feel like this being at the bottom would say that this is where you're coming from. I feel like there has been a lot of, just taking steps on your healing journey here. So the theme for you this month, we have the Knight of Cups. The energy around your love life is the Page of Swords. The energy for your career and work, we have the Nine of Swords. The energy for your health is the Nine of Cups. And spiritual energy is the King of Cups. Okay. So I do feel here we have two nines, and we also have a lot of cups. We have swords and we have cups here. So for some of you, there could be a little bit of an emphasis here on overthinking this month. There could be an emphasis on, maybe getting carried away a little bit with your emotions. I do feel like a lot of you are really seeking with this Nine of Cups in your health department, you're seeking this emotional content. You're seeking that fulfillment. The Nine of Cups sometimes can be a little bit, I'm not reading these in reverse. So the Nine of Cups can be a little bit, sometimes it's just you want that wish fulfillment, but it could be sometimes getting a little bit in the way of what's right for you. Okay. Because I see with the Nine of Swords, some of you, when it comes to your career or your financial stability, you could be feeling a little bit stressed. There could be some anxiousness that you have about something here. And it's also corresponding too with the Page of Swords in your love life. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for these. So the theme for you being the Knight of Cups. I do feel like this is speaking to possibly something rushing in for you here. The Seven of Swords just flew out though. So I feel that, and when I was shuffling earlier too, I was getting a lot of cards about asserting yourself and really standing up for yourself. So if you find yourself in any form of position this month where there are going to be maybe some hidden motivations with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups here, especially when it comes to love or even other people who are trying to interfere with the relationship for some of you, then just make sure that you're definitely standing your ground here, because I feel like there could be a tendency to have some interfering factors here. So what's the theme for you this month, Cancer, with the Knight of Cups? Yeah, we have the Two of Cups here, and then we have the Devil at the bottom. So I do feel like for some of you, I'm getting a couple of different things. I do think that with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups, there is a relationship here that you are either in at the moment, or this is somebody that you are maybe on and off with here. And I feel like for some of you, this relationship could be a little bit more on the toxic side or a little bit more on the off and on side, okay? And if that doesn't resonate, for others of you, this is people who are trying to interfere into your love life, because I am seeing here we have the Page of Swords in this position here in your love life. So the Page of Swords, especially with the Devil and the Seven of Swords, that's a lot of air energy. That's a lot of mental energy. And see, this is at the bottom, set boundaries. So you may need to really set boundaries with other people that are either around your love life, or if you are in a toxic relationship, it's about setting the healthy boundary for yourself. I do think it's kind of a combination of both for you, because there is something that you're going to be seeing clearly this month here, I feel, Cancer. And a lot of this is going to be about a lot of this here, speak your truth, seeing clearly, set your boundaries. So don't let anybody take away your happiness here with the Nine of Cups. Don't let anybody run over your sense of fulfillment for what you want. So whichever way that is for you. Because I do think that with the Devil showing up here too, and that Page of Swords, there are some prying eyes or some envious energies here around you. Some of you could be moving house, you could be moving home, and there could be some, some pettiness around this here. Let's clarify here, Cancer, your love life with the Page of Swords. Love in July for Cancer. Yeah, I'm seeing clearly. I also feel like that's you too, though, because there's a lot of stuff about people being involved here. We have seeing clearly, and the Page of Swords, she's wearing these glasses here. So if you are not, if you're the one who's doing some information seeking or spying or looking, it doesn't have to be spying, but it's like looking for information to validate something. We have community and soul tribe. So there's a lot of emphasis being put on the people around you. And since this is coming through in your love section, I feel like there are going to be some maybe truths or news that's going to be revealed to you here that either you're trying to find out or other people are trying to pry into your life or into your love life here. So I feel like emotions will definitely be running high for you when it comes to love. And especially when it comes to the people, again, that are either surrounding your relationship or directly the person that you're dealing with, whichever one that is for you here. So really be clear and really make sure that you have all of the facts and that you have all of the information when it comes to, your love life here, because I feel like there is a need to really see clearly what maybe has been hidden from you, or what maybe you have been trying to avoid seeing before. And take a look at the people around you. Not just one person. So let's look at your career here with the Nine of Swords. So for some of you, this could be tying in, you know, the Nine of Swords with your love life, especially if you are either married or if you have, yeah, I feel here there is a lot of mind games being played here somehow. Let's clarify here, Cancer, your career, money, finances in July. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Empress here, and we have the Star. So I feel like a lot of you with the Empress showing here, you could be, especially if you're a female or if you have more feminine energy, it's like you really are stepping into a place of abundance here, but there are some possible, for some, there's some fears here with the Nine of Swords. You could be having a potential that you're trying to go forward to, but you're afraid maybe of what other people would think, or you're afraid of leaving something behind. I really feel like with the Star and the Empress, there's a lot of promise of abundance coming in for you here. And it's just important with the Nine of Cups to focus on you, to focus on your own dreams, your own fulfillment in both love and career, because there is something that you feel maybe that you don't really have. It's like there's a need for you to really be strong right now, because I think that your intuition is guiding you towards where you need to be with the Star here. So you really are, especially spiritually too, with the King of Cups showing here. It's like this is mastering your emotions. This is really reaching emotional fulfillment, emotional mastery. And it's actually coming from the Knight to the King. So for some of you, if you are having to leave behind a relationship or people who are trying to interfere into your relationship, then this is going to be something that your intuition is going to tell you where to go. So you're really having to listen to your own inner voice. Don't get too much in your head here, because I feel like there is going to be a lot of abundance coming in for you. But you have to be cautious of this Knight of Swords here. What's going on for Cancer in matters of career, finances in July? Okay, we have yes. So that could be a confirmation for you to take action towards something. And we have relationship improvements. Yeah, so I feel like for some of you, there is something tied in here to where you want to be when it comes to a relationship of yours. Okay. Just fell. And with relationship improvements and this number 7 card here too, if there is something that you have your heart set on, or if there is something that you have your mind set on here, again, don't pay attention to these interfering factors with the Knight of Swords and the community and the soul tribe and the devil and all these energies here. Let's actually confirm here. What's going on for Cancer? Let's get a card right now for just the energy here that we need to know. Cancer, July. We have trust. This is the number 5 card too. So a lot of you, I feel that you have to trust. You have to trust yourself. We have self-love here. There's a need for you to really put that focus on trusting your emotions. There's a lot of intuitive energy here too. So whatever you do feel intuitively, listen to that, that radar, listen to what you're feeling. Let's get a card for Cancer in love. We have nourishment here, number 7 again here, and then we also have darkness. So yeah, you're coming out of a place of darkness in some capacity, okay? And with that devil there in the darkness and this Page of Swords, 7 of Swords, like I said, you're either needing to remove yourself from a relationship, or you know that there's people who are not supporting your relationship. And there's a need for change. So you have to really nourish what you love. You have to nourish what's important to you and what's going to bring you emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups. So if there's any trust issues that you have with yourself or the path that you're choosing, Spirit's saying to really take a yes to this and really to approach things with more trust that you're going in the right direction. So what's going on with your health here? The Nine of Cups for Cancer. Health. Yeah, much needed. Wow, we have the World with the Hermit here, and we also have the Ten of Wands. A lot of you have been burned out. You've been burned out physically, you've been burned out emotionally, and there's really a need to fill up your own self with the Nine of Cups. So in this respect, with the Nine of Cups, this is a positive energy because this is a need to really reevaluate where your emotions are fulfilled. So with the Hermit and the World here, you are closing out a long cycle of carrying a lot of stress. You're closing out a cycle of carrying a lot of baggage for yourself here. And I feel like this is really going to be a time of replenishing and going within. This kind of reminds me of the Hermit too, because you're going to be taking time to focus on nourishing your own self. So for most of you, I feel like you're actually moving away from a relationship, or you're moving away from this energy here, this Nine of Cups, this Devil's energy. And on top of that, it could be the community itself. So if you live with somebody, for example, or if you have an environment around you, it's just that you're putting that focus on this Empress here, the nourishment, and the Nine of Cups. So go within this month and really take that energy inwards, and know that it's okay to go into this Hermit, self-reflective solo mode here, because it's really going to be important for you to go to the next chapter of where you're trying to go. And I do feel with the Star here and the Trust card and the Yes card, there is going to be possibly some relationship improvements with that card coming through, but you have to take this time for you at the moment. You have to take that time to go within. And so you're going to be closing out a lot of chapters, and you're going to be really taking a deep dive into your emotional health and your mental health here, on what is truly fulfilling to you. And there are two number 9s here too. So with that 9 of Swords, if you feel in the financial department as well that you're stressed about money, or that you don't have enough, or you're afraid, let me grab those. You're afraid of not having enough. It's kind of the same thing. Take that and recharge inward. So what's going on with you, Cancer, in health? The 9 of Cups in July. Yes, positive energy. Fill yourself up with positive energy right now. We have show more respect. Look at that. And we have a number 5 here. So in whatever way that is, you have to show more respect for yourself here. And Spirit's really encouraging you to do that. Whatever's been fleeting, whatever's been based on emotional highs, and not enough stability, because we do have a lack of Pentacles, and we also have a lack of Wands here. So Pentacles and Wands are missing from the reading. So I feel that there's a need for you to find your passion and to find some movement, but also to find stability. So that's why some of you could be struggling when it comes to finding what's really going to be the right path for you here. So try to get a little bit out of the headspace and out of any emotional whirlwinds here, and grounding yourself. So spending time in nature could be really important for you this month, and really showing yourself more respect by setting boundaries. Exactly. I just see a lot of you recharging this month. I see a lot of you really seeing something clearly, seeing the people around you clearly, seeing a relationship clearly, and having to really develop more trust in the universe, and having to really take that positive energy into yourself. And it's okay to take a step back. We have protection here. You are protected is what I'm getting as well. But if you're overly protective, even though in this case, I feel like it is okay to be protective of yourself and your energy here. Okay, let's look at your spiritual energy. What's going on spiritually for Cancer in the month of July with the King of Cups? So this could be your spiritual growth. This could be how is Spirit assisting you. Cancer in July, spiritual energy. The Hierophant. I feel like a lot of you are going to be taking up a lot of higher learning, a lot of spiritual growth when it comes to your belief system. So some of you could be adopting a new belief system, or you could just be putting more focus on your spirituality. I do feel like with this Hermit as well, the Hermit and the Hierophant are very spiritual cards to me as well. So Spirit's also leading you towards a place of integrity and a place of the things that are really going to bring you a sense of wholeness. So, and you're seeking that too. You're seeking that respect is really the word I feel. Commanding respect. What's the spiritual energy for Cancer in July? Yeah, we have resilience. So this kind of is like the Ten of Wands too. You have a lot of resilience. You have a lot of strength here. You have to focus your intention though on what you want to manifest. You have to focus your intention here. So whatever is weighing you down, focus on uplifting yourself here, because there's a lot of wisdom coming in for you. Okay. So we're going to get one more card for the spiritual, and then we'll go ahead and see what the angels want to say for each of these sections, okay? What else is going on, Cancer, for you spiritually this month? Okay, we have meditate. Okay, this flew out. Texting you. I have no idea what that's about. Maybe there's somebody who's texting you spiritually, or maybe there's something, because we have meditate here, and we also have new lifestyle. So take that how that resonates. Maybe there's, could be that you're learning from somebody. It could be that somebody specifically is texting you about spirituality. But either way, I feel like with the new lifestyle and the meditate, again, you're moving into a place of having a fresh start, having a clean slate given to you. So whatever you're worried about here, okay, that flew out. Whatever you're worried about here, I feel like there are going to be positive movements forward here, but you have to really, again, assert yourself and be strong with whatever you believe in. If anybody is challenging your spirituality, I just got that message for some of you. If anybody's challenging that or trying to put you down for, your beliefs or your spirituality, then definitely assert yourself and stand strong in whatever that is. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what the angels want to say for each of these sections here. So this could be a specific, if you have a specific question like for one of these, love, career, health, and spirituality, then you can ask it. It might come through. So we're just going to get an answer for each of these corresponding to something here. Okay, so let's get one card. The first card is going to be for your love life, Cancer. The second card is going to be for your career and money. The third card is going to be for your health. And the last card is going to be for your spirituality. So we have ask your angels at the bottom. So this is maybe what you're doing, or maybe you've been trying to ask your angels for something. So for love, we have within the next few weeks. So we do have the Page of Swords here. So some of you might be, or you could have asked a specific question, but for some of you, you might be getting some form of information or some texting or some news or some message in the next few weeks as it relates to your love life. Some of you might be closing something up in the next few weeks in your love life. Some of you might be getting some clarity. You are seeing something clearly in the next few weeks. So for career, we have there's something better. So maybe you do have some decision that you have to make on what is better for you. We do have if I can talk, we do have yes here. So maybe there's something better for you, that with the star here and the Empress, you're being encouraged to take a different route, or to take the route towards maybe where you are now to a new place is what I'm actually seeing too, because it kind of goes together. There's a lot of emphasis on you achieving this emotional security as well as spiritual security, and possibly even with the Hierophant here, a new lifestyle that's going to be much more abundant for you spiritually, physically, romantically, possibly as well. But something within the next few weeks is going to shift when it comes to this information. So we have success for your health. So that kind of is self-explanatory. And for your spirituality, we have peaceful resolution. Beautiful. So yeah, there's going to be a peaceful resolution for you, because you are going to be taking your energy inward here. You have a lot of resilience. You have a lot of strength to get through whatever this is for you. Okay? So I hope that this could help you guys. I forgot to say happy birthday too. So happy birthday to the Cancers out there. And I'll go ahead and take this over to the extended, and we'll go into some other topics, some angel messages, some spirit animals, some intentions, just whatever we feel called to do. All right, so take care, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Much love.